Yeah, good morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at home. Okay, today we are going to learn about editing the cell contents. Okay, what are the cell contents and how to edit those cell contents in MS Excel 2010. Okay, in 5th class we have learned about the introduction of MS Excel 2010. So that I will revise again and I will show you how to edit the cell contents. Okay, so what is our lesson name? Editing cell contents. In MS Excel 2010. So what is the use of MS Excel? So MS Excel is also an application software. It is an application in the package of MS Office. Isn't it? MS Office is a package and in that we have MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, MS Access. Okay. So Word is used to write information and you can draw some pictures, insert some pictures in that. And Excel is used to store some information, store the data in the form of tables. So what is that data? It is an organized data. So to store organized data in the form of tables, we use MS Excel. Suppose examples are student data. So what it contains? Student number, student name, their date of birth and their class, roll number and their phone number or address, parents address, what their parents work. All those we will write in a table and we will store it. Isn't it? So in a MS Excel we can do the calculations also. In the formula bar we will give the formulas and we will do the calculations for net salaries or basic salaries or for fee details. All those. Isn't it? So how it looks like the Excel sheet. So Excel sheet contains rows and columns. What it contains? It contains rows and columns. The columns are indicated by alphabet. Rows are indicated by numbers. Okay. So these are the rows and columns. So see. So these are columns here. Okay, I'll write down. Excel. So first one, it has the title bar. On that minimize, maximize, close buttons are there. So this is the title bar. All this we will know in 5th class. Okay, again I am revising. Here we have the save, undo and redo buttons. This is a quick access toolbar. So after that it has file, home, isn't it? So all these are on menu bar. So this is the menu bar. So these three are minimize, maximize, close buttons and close buttons. Okay. So here it contains a ribbon. When you click on this home tab, it contains a ribbon. On that ribbon you can change the different font types you can change, font size you can change. You can make it bold, italic, underline. And this is the, and after that it has f of x. This is the formula bar here. So here we have this formula bar. So in this formula bar we will give the cell reference or formulas to do the calculations. So next one, these are the columns and rows. Here these are columns and rows in the worksheet. So these are columns. Isn't it? This one, this straight. This one is column. Okay. This total, this is the row. So these are rows. So the intersection between column and row is called as cell. What it is called? Cell. Whatever the cell you select, that is the active cell. It is highlighted in this black color. So cell, whenever you select any cell, that is the active cell. Okay. So these are rows and columns, and here we have this status bar. So on this status bar we have sheet tab. Sheet 1, sheet 2, like that. How many sheets in a workbook it contains, those will be displayed here. Okay na? So all this. So single row about any student or any employee. Like that you will give some information now. So that total row is called as record. It is called as row or record. We will call it as record. Okay. Suppose you want to write some student information. What you have to do? So here the columns are indicated by alphabets. Rows are indicated by numbers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Numbers are used to indicate the rows and alphabets are used to indicate the numbers. So if you want to create any table, before to create any table you have to mention the field names or column names. What you want to enter, that you have to mention or not. Suppose if you are entering student table, so you need their roll number, their name. According to that information you have to create the fields. Student number, so student name, example only. Okay na? So I am giving only 3 columns, and according to these column names you have to enter the values. Like this. So this is a table now. In this table it contains the columns and it contains the rows and the data which you enter, that is organized one. That means you have given the column names and according to that column name you have entered the data. Okay. So this is the organized information which is stored in a table form in the rows and columns in this Excel worksheet. Okay children. So next, how to edit. How to edit any cell values. Okay, this one here I have given 1. So whatever you select, whatever the cell is selected, that value is displayed in the formula bar. So this one, how to modify means you can overwrite it or you can partially modify it. So you can write 1 here, double click on this cell and you can write here, or you can click on this and you can write in the formula bar also. Here also you can modify or double click on the cell and you can write here also. So that is, and so overwriting means select this and you can type anything here. That will be overwritten with on the previous value. Okay. So I will erase this. So how many ways you can modify the cells? 2 ways. Overwriting and partial modify. That you can double click on the cell and you can write it, or in the formula bar also you can write the cell content by overwriting or partial modification. Next one, edit commands. So we have 2 edit commands here. One is undo and another one is redo. So 2 edit commands. One is undo, second one is redo. Okay, how to select the cells? So cells, by dragging the mouse we can select all the cells, or you can use Ctrl+A to select all the cells at a time. And you can save it or you can take the printout of those selected cells. Okay, that is selection, cell selection. So these are edit commands. 2 edit commands are there. Undo means we can cancel the recent operation. So the shortcut for this undo is Ctrl+Z. Ctrl+Z for this. Ctrl+Z. And for redo is Ctrl+Y. So this one is cancelling the recent operation. Cancelling recent operation. So whatever you did, that will be cancelled. And redo means again we are doing the same work. Again the undo is cancelled. Undo is cancelled. Cancelled, and whatever is erased or whatever is deleted, that will be displayed. Okay. So example, some example I will give. S number, S name. So we will take only 2 examples. Okay, now only for undo and redo only now. So 1, 2, here A, B. So if you use these 2 buttons you see on the quick access toolbar, this is for undo and this is for redo. You can use these keyboard shortcuts, or you can use these 2 buttons for undo and redo operations. Okay. So suppose last one what I wrote here, B. 1, 2 I wrote A, B. So recently what I did, B. If you click on this undo, this B will be erased. Okay. So again if you click on this redo, again this B is displayed. That means undo means whatever the recent operation we did, whether it is writing or any changes in the content, okay, changing the content, that will be cancelled, and redo means the whatever undo operation is cancelled and that is displayed again. That is the undo and redo operation. So these 2 are the edit commands, undo and redo. I will show you all these, how to select the cells, first how to enter the data, that means how to create the columns and how to enter 2 records, and after that how to select the cells. Third one is how to modify the content, edit the content of the cell. Fourth one is these 2 edit commands. All those I will explain in the system so that you can understand better. Okay children? Good morning children. Today we are going to learn about MS Excel. Okay. So Excel, in 5th class we have learned that, isn't it? Again I will repeat it and I will show you. In this lesson we have the editing cell contents. So how to edit the cell contents I will show you now. Okay. So we will select this blank worksheet. So this is the worksheet here. See, the first one is title bar. The name of the worksheet is displayed here. And these 3 are on the quick access toolbar. This is save, undo and redo. So this is the menu bar. So here it has file tab, home tab, so insert tab, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, all these tabs on the menu bar. Okay. When you click on this file tab, see the options will be opened. If you click on this new tab will be opened. If you click on this open already existing files, what are the recent worksheets you have, workbooks you have, those you can open. So when you click on this save, okay, you can give some name for your worksheet and you can save it. And print, you can take the printout, you can share that Excel sheet through internet and you can close it. Okay, so I will go back. Okay, this is the worksheet here. So these are rows and columns. See here, these are the columns. The columns are indicated by ABCDs, alphabets, and these are the rows. Rows are indicated by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Okay. So this is the formula bar. Here we can give the calculations. We will do the calculations. When you click on this home tab, you will get this different types of fonts and size of font. And here you have bold, italic, underline. Those also you can change for the text which you write in the cell. So this is a cell. See here, this one is cell. Whatever the cell you select, that is called as active cell. Okay. Now we will enter 2 records here. First we will create one table. What is the table? Suppose example student table only we will create. Okay. So some student number. Yes, number. See, whatever I am typing here, that is displayed in the formula bar also. Okay. Next one is S name. Student name I will type. So next one is, so there some subject 1, subject 2. Otherwise we will take the total. Okay. Some marks, how many marks they got. Only one column we will take. Marks we will take, and date of birth. Date of birth we will give. And you can write anything there, phone number, address, how it is stored, your details, like that you can create one table and you can store that details. So what is the use of this Excel sheet? To store the organized information in the form of table. The information, the data which is organized one, that we will store in the form of tables in the Excel sheet. Okay. So according to, for that we have to give the column names first. So what are the column names you want to give? Those you have to write. After that, according to that column name only, we have to enter the data. So I gave only 4 columns here because it is example table. Okay. So student number is 1. So I will write S name, some A name I will give. Okay. Marks, some 80 marks, and date of birth, some. Okay. Date of birth you can enter. Yeah, 12/06 something we will give 2006. Okay, now next one is what we'll give, class. Okay, we'll give class field. So what is the class here? 6th class, isn't it? So that we will enter. Another record also we will enter here. So another one, you can use tab also to move this cell. Okay, B. Again tab. Next, marks, how many? 70 marks we will give. Okay, next one, some date of birth, something we will give. Okay, date format you can select, otherwise you can give, it will take the date format. 06/2006, like that. So class, what is the class here? 6th class. I have entered 2 records. Okay, now. So like this you have to enter the table. So this total organized information, this total is called as table. This is worksheet or spreadsheet we'll call, or Excel sheet. Okay, this entire information about one student is called as record. This entire row is called as record, and these are the column names or field names we will call. Okay, according to that column name only you have to give the data. Okay, number if you give, only number you have to enter. Name if you give, only name you have to enter. Okay, so this is selecting. So whatever the cell you select using mouse or using tab, see this is the selecting. So using mouse you can select like this. Okay, this is entire selection, or like these cells you can select, or how many cells you want, that you can select. Okay, suppose you have typed all this information and you can select it like this and go to the file tab and you can take the printout of this area. Okay, na? So like this you can select the cells. So after selection, what do you have in this lesson? So we have this editing cell content. Editing cell content. We can overwrite it or you can make partial changes. Okay, editing means you can make the changes. Already existing one, you can make changes. Okay. Here we will write. See here, A I wrote now. So I will write Avani. See, it is overwriting or not. No need of backspace. Okay, Avani, like that. You can select and you can write the name. Okay. Bhuvi. I wrote these 2 names. I have changed or not? These 2 I changed. Okay, whatever you write here, that will be displayed in the formula bar. Whatever you write in the cell, that is displayed in the formula bar. Even if it is calculation also, that you have to give. But in this lesson, you don't have any calculations. In 7th class, you have those calculations. Okay, just you have to know how to enter the data, how to enter the values into the cell, and how to select those cells, and how to make changes to those cells. Okay, so in this part, we will learn only those. This one, Avani. Okay, next editing. So this is overwriting. So I have written overwriting. Already existing one I have changed and I wrote again. Okay, and partial change means you can make changes partially. Okay, you can add it something. You can add or you can delete it and you can write it again. Okay, na? So like this. So whatever the cell you select, that cell you can delete. See this one, you can delete that cell. Okay. So about deleting rows and columns, inserting rows and columns, modifying, making changes to the rows and columns, that we will learn in next part. So next one is undo and redo. Edit commands, you have 2 edit commands, undo and redo. So for this only I will do. Okay na? So here you have this undo button, and see what I did. Recently made changes. Before 2 I wrote 1, isn't it? That 1 is deleted. So because we are going one step back. Again I will press undo. What happens? See here. Before 1 I added 1 now. So that also erased. That means we are going one step back. Recently what we did, that will be erased. That will be cancelled. Okay. So redo. Now we will check the redo. See what happened? That 1 again it appears. That means that cancels the redo and it will do that operation again. Okay. It cancels the redo and do it again. Again redo will press. What happened? Again whatever we cancelled, that operation is again it appeared. Isn't it? Again we are doing it again. Undo means we are cancelling the recent operation. So that is undo and redo. Directly you can click these buttons undo and redo here, or you can go to the keyboard. There also we can use Control Z for undo, Control Y for redo. Okay, you can use the keyboard shortcuts and you can use these 2 keys. Okay na? So these two are the edit commands. So and in formula bar we can make changes. Here also you can make changes. Directly in cell also you can make change. See, in formula bar I will add one more 1 here. Is it added in the cell? See, like that. You can change in this formula bar and you can make change in the cell also. So like this we have to make changes to the Excel sheet. Okay. So how to save it? File and go to the save option. So I am saving on the desktop. See, here you have to give the name. Some name you will give. I will give edit. And Excel worksheet type you have to save. Save. Click on that save. It will be saved. See how you will know it is saved. Edit. That name is displayed on the title bar. So these are the minimize, maximize, close buttons. You know that? Okay. So this is about your lesson 4 part 1, editing the content in the MS Excel sheet. Okay children, hope you all understood. Remaining part, modifying about the cells, rows and column, that we will learn in next part. Okay.